We should start off by doing our first segment we like to call news.
Gather round, folks, it's time for the scoop. Tune your ears in, let's join the loop.
All right. What's in the loop, buddy?
All right, man. Up first, a little callback to a movie you reviewed a few months ago. Pamela Anderson and her sons are producing a series based on her 1996 comic book adaptation, Barbed Wire. The series will follow a nail-hard, tough Barbara Kopesky, aka Barbed Wire, the badass bounty hunter on the mean streets of Steel Harbor, armed with her arsenal, motorcycle, and an attitude that just won't quit. Barb is willing to right any wrong in Steel Harbor if the price is right. Dennis, you recently watched and reviewed this movie. How do you feel about this being a series?
I feel like it might have been a year back now. You'd have to dig back through the archives.
God, man, that time flies.
But I really like that movie. Actually, it's a gem in its own right. I get why you'd want to attempt bringing it back because it has its own cult following, not just for the apparent reasons, but it's a really fun schlocky ride to go on. I don't know. I could see it. I mean, we used to have a lot more television like this.
True.
In the days of Renegade and oh god, what was La Femme Nikita? You had all these kind of sexy, edgy, the bounty hunters and the gumshoes and the whatever the fuck, there was all sorts of stuff like that. It makes sense that you start bringing that stuff back, have it come full circle, and I think if you get the original character to help tell the story, why not?
Yeah, and it's unclear whether she'll make some type of cameo, but I'm just intrigued to see, because I imagine watching a 1996 movie like this, it's kind of frozen in time. So I'm wondering if they're going to go back and make it feel like that, or if it's more modern.
That would be cool.
That'd be kind of badass, I think.
Yeah, I would actually really appreciate that. But I can see that almost being too expensive. It's easier to have it be present day. But I don't know. I'm curious because who would be willing to pick it up is a big question. Where it lands is going to dictate a lot of what we end up getting to see. So
how far you can push the boundaries.
Yeah. It's got to be a big budget. It's got, I need the explosions. I need the gun battles. I need all the stunts. I want all that shit. So
heck yeah. Well, staying with the whole theme of Pam Anderson, Burn Notice creator Matt Nix has gotten a 12-episode straight-to-series order for a Baywatch reboot. Here's the official description. Baywatch will feature adrenaline-fueled rescues, tangled relationships, complicated chemistry, and beachside heroics that define the original. Now, with an extremely new cast donning the show's signature red swimsuits, contemporary trappings, tension and challenges, and a renewed mission to protect Southern California's shoreline. Well, I gotta learn to read.
If the Hoff comes back, then we know it's a true continuation.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, man. I literally was just saying this to Val the other day. Do we need this again? We already had a movie that tanked.
The movie flopped.
Yeah.
That was going to be a whole franchise. Nobody really saw that movie.
Chock full of eye candy for everyone. That should have put way more butts in seats than it did. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
gonna lie. I never watched the originals.
When I was younger, before I probably realized why I liked watching it. I think going back, it's oh wow, you're really force feeding a lot of moments into the show that it's very obvious what it's here for. But no, not for me. Not for me. I think it's
all I can say is I like Burn Notice, and that guy is a great showrunner, but I don't know, man. I'm with you. I don't really care much about this.
Yeah.
There's more apparently Fox.
Oh well, yeah. Fox is gonna
excited.
Love this shit.
12 straight to series. Not even a pilot was shot, so they gotta have hope, I guess.
They bet some money. Well, you get all this whatever 911 and fucking Chicago.
That's its own universe.
Everything.
Yep, everything.
all of that shit is thriving. So I get it. It's kind of combining a couple of those things into one. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Well, moving on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, folks.
It's
Sorry,
okay.
Toasty.
Maybe you might like this next one more. It's another reboot of sorts. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg have produced the 50th anniversary special episode of The Muppet Show. It will serve as a backdoor pilot, so if ratings are high enough, Disney Plus will host a new season of the beloved variety show. And the big guest star of the show will be Sabrina Carpenter. How do you feel about that?
Kind of hilarious. I just love that random mix of like, especially I feel like the original show, it was meant for the whole family, not just kids.
Mm-hmm.
The humor was varied all over the place, and the guest stars like Sabrina Carpenter being in a Muppet Show. But I don't know. I love it. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
It's fun. No to Baywatch. Yes to the Muppet Show. Although
I'm with you.
It is kind of hard to be excited given what Disney ABC just did to media.
Yeah.
You know, like at least they started buying back into it and took back the stupid decision they made. But I don't know. It's a funny time we're in right now. So the Muppets would be a nice comfort, I will say.
It's interesting because we've had a lot of iterations of the Muppets. We had Jason Segel reviving them, and then Tina Fey had her movie with the Muppets, and then they had like the Muppets version of the Larry Sanders Show that floundered, which seemed pretty cool.
Oh my God,
but
that's right.
I guess going back to the core of the Muppet Show, a variety show, I mean, seems like a simple slam dunk for everyone. Yeah. And Seth Rogen, of course, understands this type of stuff. Sure, he does stoner comedies and adult-oriented shows like The Boys and whatnot, but we got to remember he also made a fantastic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. So I don't know.
And just won an Emmy for
a bazillion Emmys, I think.
So so it's like the guy knows you can't knock him. The guy knows his business. He knows how to tell a good story. So I definitely here for that.
For sure. All right. Well, moving on, staying in the realm of Disney Plus. Ahead of its second season, Disney Plus has renewed Daredevil Born Again for a third season. Have you started the reboot yet? Or
no, I have not.
Behind?
I'm still behind in that one, unfortunately. I do want to check it out. I saw Charlie Cox was here at LA Comic-Con.
All three. Him, Jessica Jones, and I want to say another. Was it
Vincent
John
D'Onofrio was there too?
Vincent. Okay. Yep.
Heck yeah. We'll have to.
And it's funny because
try to hit it next year, but
the past couple of months, like Charlie Cox is like, it definitively this is the end. But Vincent has been like, no, we're in conversations for more. And now, of course, it's all coming out. I guess you got to have your star say there's no more until the official announcement. But D'Onofrio doesn't give a fuck, which is kind of fun. I will say,
he's got,
exactly. You got to own that material.
That's right.
You got to answer to him. He'll crack your skull open. I will say, the first half of the season was kind of iffy, and then it got better. And I feel like as season 2 goes, bringing in more defenders and whatnot, adding to the lore could be great. So I'm excited for this. I think it should be fun.
Oh yeah, nice, man.
All right,
I'll have to catch up to you.
I don't think you'll be let down, and I don't even know when the next season comes out. Probably sometime next year, probably March, April. I'm thinking. So you got time. Anywho.
Sweet.
Rumor has it that after Furiosa flopped at the box office, George Miller is not continuing the Mad Max franchise on the big screen. But it looks like he's planning on developing a series called Mad Max The Wasteland, which was initially going to be a movie, but now he's going to stretch it out, and it's going to be about Max building himself up as a new interceptor by doing jobs for people all around the wasteland in exchange for car parts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yes. So actually, that's kind of the plot of the game. There are a good chunk of the story there, which is great. I love that because that game is fantastic, and it's not a movie game. Like, it's not straight based on a movie either, which is nice. So, anyways, I'm setting that aside. Yes, because I want more. Like, I want the story drawn out more. I enjoyed Furiosa, and I loved the world of Mad Max. It was great. It still plays well again. That's one I like throwing on sometimes. I'm in love with that world, and I'm glad he's not done with it yet. But a series, I think, that could end up being the better way to go. You know,
you can spend more time.
Yep. I mean, look at how much we're enjoying Fallout and Twisted Metal, both post-apocalyptic series that are larger than life. This is right up my alley as well. So bring it on, man.
Now, my question is, awesome. Do you bring Tom Hardy back? Will he do a series, or do we get to recast Max for a third outing?
I would be fine if they recast it. I mean, it'd be great if he stuck around. That would be cool if they got that to work out. But if not, I don't see any harm in bringing another Max in. It's like James Bond, you know? It's like these are the tales of Mad Max, you know?
And I suppose it makes sense because in Furiosa, it wasn't Charlize. So I suppose.
Exactly.
But I think they might have did a de-age. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, I'm excited for this because George Miller thrives doing this in Babe. So maybe we'll get a Babe series after this. Or crossover. That'd be fun.
With Corky making a cameo appearance.
Yeah.
Is that what it was? The other pig movie?
I don't remember. Probably. I wouldn't be shocked. I don't remember another pig movie because there's only one in my heart.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
All right. Oh. Speaking of animals, Netflix was developing a spinoff of The Witcher, and it was going to be called The Rats, A Witcher Tale. And it was supposed to follow 6 teenage thieves who must rely on their criminal skills as they plan the biggest heist of their careers against the most dangerous crime ring in the kingdom. But they were filming this back in 2023, and they shut down production after about 2 or 3 episodes. And I guess ahead of the next season, Netflix is going to kind of piece together those episodes into a movie and put that out right before the next season drops.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's risky.
Yes. It definitely does. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. It's like, as we've seen, what happens when things get muddled up like that. And then it's also, I want more of The Witcher. No offense to fans of the books and the games and stuff.
Sure.
But I don't know these characters. I kind of just want to see our main guy here.
My thing is, we still haven't got the Hemsworth one yet, have we? Because I feel like there was so much talk for like 3 years ago, and now it's like, why are we still not seeing that yet? Like, what's up with that?
No, it's still floating out there. You know, we still haven't got new stuff yet, so I don't know. It's like muddling it down with another story when I'm still want to kind of keep this one going.
And don't they also have like an anime film that's kind of in that universe as well?
And then I want to say that those do well for their own thing. I think I've heard. So I don't know.
But you're like, are you going to go back and film more? Because I feel like you don't have the full story, and these people probably look different from 2-3 years ago at that point. It's like, I get you shot it and you want to do something with it, but I don't think this is the
try to make some of your money back. But you know what's funny is I think the movie is probably going to be safer than another series, because I'm like, I don't want to get bogged down with all of the series, especially when one that has a finite sounding story. So you're just hoping that all of your characters are going to be so charming that we want to stick around even before or after, whether or not the heist even occurs. That's just the MacGuffin to get us to even, follow the first season along. Give me more than that. I don't know.
And how bad must it have been that they cut the series short 3 or 4 episodes deep?
Brutal. Like, that's hardcore.
So if it's that bad, do you really just want to throw that shit at the wall and have your audience lose a little bit of faith in you?
Right. I don't. Yeah. I think that's a dangerous. Yeah, it is. That's a dangerous line to walk. That's very likely to do something not so great if you're not careful.
Right. Well, we're going to go back. Maybe a year ago, another movie you reviewed is getting a little bit of a reboot. Kenan Thompson is developing a reimagining of the cult classic 80s slasher film Sleepaway Camp. He'll produce it, and it looks like the original film's writer-director, Robert Hitzlick, will be helming this new rendition. It's said to be staying true to the OG story while adding in some new insane twists. How do you feel about this? Do you think this is just a cash grab, or do you have faith? Like,
I mean, let's put it this way: it's a day and age. I'm curious to see how true to the original film they're going to be, because I know for some folk, let's be honest, it's not like so many people have seen the original that it's a well-known, like a super well-known thing. I know, obviously, Toasties, this is the crowd that would have seen it.
The audience,
like depending on how big an audience you're trying to aim for, this one could be like upsetting people, but maybe for the right reasons. I'm curious to see how that would play out. For those of you that don't know, I'm not going to spoil it for you because you got to put yourself through that, just like
you don't want to give away that big twist at the end.
No. That's I think that's worth it's worth keeping tucked in there.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen the movie and I know that twist, but I mean,
fair enough.
Going in blind, I would have been like, holy fuck.
Right, what?
What intrigues me here is the fact that it's Kenan Thompson doing that. It's like, what? I imagine he's probably a fan and like
totally.
I don't know. And he knows camp movies with heavyweights.
Yeah, right. It's a straight translation. He plays a counselor. It's funny. No, you know what? It's the same time. Like it's the right time frame. It totally would have been the kind of movie that like I don't know, like a cousin or a family member probably like they snuck away and watch it at a friend's house or some shit when you were too young to see it. And that classic
that
story
VHS
that
copy.
Yep.
Or it was on like HBO or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely that era. So it kind of makes sense. It makes sense. But it's with him doing it though, I kind of hope there is a little bit of comedy mixed in there, which it kind of lends itself to.
What I appreciate is the fact that he's having the original writer-director do it as well. So it's not like someone new is coming in and muddling it, but it's like, what do you have to bring to this? Like,
exactly.
It intrigues me the fact that I get wanting to keep your baby, but you've done it before. Or do you think this is something that he's just been pondering for years? Like, if I had another shot at it, I'd do this or that.
I mean, it's funny because we were just talking about Mad Max and that story kind of getting to George Miller kind of getting to do that with that story. So maybe there's some of that in there. Maybe it's instead of it just being like a remake, there is some spiritual sequel aspect to it.
Right.
The camp gets reopened and
the creator had said for the past 20, 30 years, people have come to him with pitches, and this is the first one that's actually aligned with his vision. But I feel like that's what you gotta say. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Oh, 100%. No, that's the corporate answer. But if it's getting the movie made, I'm curious. Yeah. I am curious.
Sure. And I mean, this would be a great kind of continuation of seeing like we got the Toxic Avenger a couple of months ago. Now we're getting another beloved 80s camp movie. It's like maybe now we're in the zone where 80s cheesy movies will get the respect they deserve and find a broader audience. I'm excited for that.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I'm concerned as we both voiced in the show a couple times, things like the new movie remake coming out right now that I can't think of the fucking name of.
There's so many Running of them I couldn't tell you.
Running Man. Like I'm so nervous about Running Man that I'm like, I hope this isn't a trend of let's just slap a name on something and fucking pump this thing out, because that's not. I don't want that. None of us want that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, something that I think you and I both might be excited for. Kenan Thompson is also developing a feature biopic about Macho Man Randy Savage. It will be titled Macho, and the script was written by Savage's brother. So if anybody knows the life of Macho Man, it's his brother.
The cream rises to the top. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I guess
awesome.
Back in the day, Thompson did some promos with Macho Man for Nickelodeon, so it's like a little synergy there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. No, I love that. There's definitely something about the character that was Macho Man, iconic.
And then to see him maybe behind not being that character, seeing what he's like in real life. Yeah, is he as confident as bravado? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Man, what a guy. What a guy.
Yeah, totally. That was my favorite character in the original was it WWF on the Nintendo? Go-to that with the fringe. I mean, come on. That was
he's got that distinguished look and just the flamboyant colors and style. I loved it. I'm not even a huge wrestling fan, but God, that guy did it.
He's iconic.
And, yeah. And a couple of episodes ago, we talked about the fact that there were rumors that there was going to be a prequel movie to Zach Cregger's Weapons, and Cregger recently confirmed that he is in fact developing a Weapons prequel about the breakout character Aunt Gladys. He told Fangoria, it's real. And I've been talking to Warner Brothers about it. There's a story, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's not bullshit. I was ready. I had it kind of in my pocket before the movie came out.
Oh,
so that makes me a little bit happy to hear that it's not just like the studio forced them to do it, but the mystery of this character, I don't believe you've seen the movie, but the mystery and lore behind this character is fun. And now it's like filling in the gaps will be as interesting, but I suppose Krieger has to have a reason to want to do this besides just make money.
I know. I'm
distinguished.
That's what you're saying. There's definitely having the concept coming into it already. That's great. He's already laid the groundwork. I mean, we had the X series still, but was continuing that storyline just up until last year, right? We had the last one come out.
Yeah. With Pearl. No, Pearl was the second one. Maxine. Maxine Minx.
There you go. So it's, if things like that have been working out pretty well for themselves for what they are, then I don't see why you come in with this in your pocket already without even trying to push it.
Right.
That way, as soon as the studio asked, you're just like, boom, script's already done. What now?
Heck yeah.
Want a third one? I already got that idea going.
And that's the thing. What worked about the X trilogy, it was all coming from Ty West. So it's not like some other people are coming in and fucking up with the story. It's people who have been there and know it and created it. So that's the smart way to do it, I think.
Yep.
Speaking of Krieger, this isn't anything I had planned to talk about, but I'm excited because as we've mentioned in the past, he is developing, or it almost is in pre-production for a Resident Evil reboot, and they announced this week that Paul Walter Hauser is going to be in it. And I'm excited because I love Paul Walter Hauser.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll watch him in anything.
Awesome. Well, interesting. Man. Interesting. Yeah. No, I mean, it's great. I feel like there was just had something on the other day in the background. And he came up and I'm like, of course he's fucking in this too. Now I can't remember what it is. But anyway, the man's done everything, so it really shouldn't be a surprise.
Heck yes. And what I do like about Krieger's take is he's never seen any of the other films, and he's a fan of the game, supposedly, and he's trying to do justice to that, which I feel like we didn't really get with the previous.
Oh God, that last year, I couldn't even finish the last series that Netflix tried to do. I think
I didn't even. It sounded cool, but I've heard nothing but terrible things.
Yeah, after the pilot,
I will say,
what the fuck is this?
I will say I did like the film remake that they did, Raccoon City. I forget what it was fully called. I think Welcome to Raccoon City. I enjoyed that, but I'd rather see this guy's take. No. This was a live action one after the Paul S. Anderson film. So I don't know. It was about 2-3 years ago, I think. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh wow.
I'm not going to bug us down with the Resident Evil chat. Moving on here. Josh Brolin will star in a new action movie called Mr. It's being described as John Wick meets Jason Bourne with a little bit of Scott Pilgrim. The logline is Mr. follows a man who wakes up in a strange house covered in blood and comes to realize his true identity while fighting off contract killers from his past, including everyone from his exes to his best friend. To get out of it, he teams up with his estranged daughter, who also has ended up in the family business. But they will need to repair their relationship in order to survive. It kind of reminds me of when Brolin did the remake of Old Boy, but I'm intrigued because those three movies shouldn't really go hand in hand together. I feel like.
Just to casually throw Scott Pilgrim in there at the end, it's just like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like I almost started to get sort of like hardcore Henry vibes, but it's
like that.
Classic,
yeah.
Like waking up and I have all these abilities, like all these things are awakened. I'm like, yeah, all right. It's not like that's a novel concept, but I mean, Josh Brolin kicking ass. Yeah, that I will show up for. So
he's always a badass. And I guess it's being directed, first-time director who I believe was the second AD or stunt coordinator on the last two Mission Impossible movies. So it's someone who understands action, but those movies don't remind me of a Mission Impossible movie. But I'm intrigued to see someone from that world come and do one of these types of movies, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Exactly. Maybe it might happen, maybe it won't, but it sounds like it will. Anywho, Scorsese has finally chosen his next film. he will be adapting a book called What Happens at Night, and it's going to star Jennifer Lawrence and Leo DiCaprio. It follows an American couple who travel to a strange snowy European city to adopt a baby. It's a difficult journey that leaves the wife, who's struggling with cancer, desperately weak, and her husband worries that her illness will prevent the orphanage from releasing their child. On arrival, the couple check into a Carnivis, eerily grand hotel where the bar's always open and the lobby's populated with an enigmatic cast of characters ranging from an ancient flamboyant Chantonese to a debutante businessman to an enigmatic faith healer. I don't know. Nothing seems as it is. Nothing is as it seems in this baffling frozen world. And the more the couple struggles to claim their baby, the less they seem to know about their marriage themselves and life itself. Okay. I don't know. That sounds like there's a lot happening here.
I was gonna say any one of those things could have been its own movie.
Right?
All right. That's a lot of
Shutter Island vibes, maybe.
I guess it's what we should be expecting from Scorsese. So I don't know.
But how do you feel about Lawrence and DiCaprio playing a married couple?
Well, it sounds about on brand for DiCaprio.
Yeah, sadly.
So I guess it shouldn't be surprising.
I'm
just to be honest, that's just how the guy rolls.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. That's why I'm asking, man. I want to hear that. Yeah, it's the truth. But it's funny, like there were so many rumors swirling about 8 different projects he's doing, and this was never in the mix. So interesting that he's just honed in on this book. I don't know. So I don't know. I feel like his films are hit or miss lately, and we're find out.
I think we're getting down to the what do I feel like making anymore era, and, which is great because that's sometimes where some of the best shit comes out. So we'll just have to see. This could be one of them. This could be it. Like this could
true. It could be great.
Yeah,
it's just me reading that log line is just like what the fuck am I saying at this point?
You just read the whole book. That was like 400 pages, man.
Who needs audio when I just randomly will read words incorrectly every 5 seconds? Oh boy. Well, speaking of OG director producer, Jerry Bruckheimer told Variety the following: "We're developing another Top Gun. Hopefully we'll make another F1. We're working on another Pirates. We're working on a lot of different movies that have become successful, and hopefully we can get them all made." What the fuck? I feel like, why is Bruckheimer just leaning on the things that make him money? Like, I feel like he used to take chances and make so many different types of movies. Do you think this is smart or kind of a shit show?
I think it's just safe bet movies.
Yeah.
You know, it just, that's where the sure money's going to come from. Or like, well, is this something basic? Like, well, it's just sequels. Great. Here you go. Here's all your funding. I don't know. I mean, like, it doesn't mean they'll all necessarily
not all going to happen per se.
Oh yeah, or even happen. You're right, but it's also like I'm with you. There used to be a lot more variety that came from his camp, and it's just not really been the case. I feel in the last many years. So,
I'd love to see him do more original work, but I guess you're right.
It's just harder to come by.
Money. Yeah,
big studios are going to bet big money on things they already know made big money. So, till a Top Gun flops, or all these other series, then
that's true.
It'll keep happening.
Yeah, that's going to then be the wake up call. On episode 223, we were talking about the fact that James Gunn announced that the sequel to Superman will be called Man of Tomorrow, and he recently posted a picture of the title page. Showing a picture of a human, but primarily focused on the brain, which further fed fans the fuel to believe that Brainiac will be the villain. And he told Entertainment Weekly, listen, of course I wasn't unaware that when I posted the cover of the script that there was going to be discussion around the particular topic, but I think we'll hold off from now. What exactly is happening? It's like, why does James Gunn think he has to toy with the audience? Like, what does he have to gain from that, do you think?
I don't know. It's exactly what you said. It's just toying with the audience. Keeping the hype train alive and fucking pumping. It's because Superman just landed on HBO Max.
Yep.
So there you go. Let's make sure people don't stop watching. If you haven't seen it yet, go back and fucking find it because I'm trying to get you excited for this next.
And
I
guess it sounds like Luther's going to be popping up in Peacemaker, but the thing that's interesting, he was telling people on X, it's before he mentioned the name of it. It's not technically a Superman sequel I'm writing right now. And then I just heard him on Andy Richter's podcast, which he apparently recorded like a week after Comic-Con, and he was saying, I'm almost done writing the sequel to Superman. And it's like, so what is it, James? Is it a sequel or is it not a sequel? What the fuck, man?
It's this right here. This is his game. It's getting us to have this conversation.
That's true. Get talking more about people.
Yep, and that is going to be the trick right there. So, I think we're all just kind of buying into the James Gunn juice. Not that it's a bad thing. It's true.
I mean, the man knows what he's doing. Proven entity.
Exactly.
And it's interesting because a couple of months ago we got a similar tweet from Matt Reeves with the Batman Part 2 cover page. Do you think this is going to be a thing moving forward with DC posting the title page of their upcoming films?
That could be. It seems like more of a James Gunn thing to me.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But I like you said, though, I wouldn't be surprised. It could very much be the case. That just becomes a part of their repertoire. So we'll have to see. We'll see more of that trickles out with the rest of the DC properties. But Fair enough. I feel like it's you do that too much, you start buying into the team you said you weren't. Now you're just doing the same thing Marvel does. So
yeah,
it'll be an interesting battle to see how all that plays out.
Now, question: Now that it is on Max, do you think you'll get around to Superman, or are you?
Oh, for sure.
Really
yeah. No, definitely. It's just the fact that it's the length of the movie that it is kind of what kept me from doing it. But no,
I will say it moves kind of quick. I would love to hear your take on it. Like, I'm thinking about rewatching it, but
nice.
I still gotta get to Peacemaker. So,
I will definitely get around to it and let you toasties know what I think of it.
Woo. Fuck yeah. Well, staying in the realm of superhero films, Sam Raimi has been in discussion with Marvel to direct another MCU film. However, the rumor is that it won't be another Doctor Strange movie. Some believe he's going to get the chance to make his fourth Spider-Man movie starring Tobey Maguire, and others believe it's a Midnight Suns movie. I ask you, what do you think? Do you want to see more Sam Raimi in the MCU? Did you see Multiverse of Madness?
I liked Multiverse of Madness. I liked his contribution to the Marvel world. It's still some of the best of the live action Spider-Man movies. A fourth Tobey Maguire Spider-Man would be kind of badass. There was always meant to be one, and we unfortunately didn't get it. But Midnight Suns would go so fucking hard. If they really did, if they did like an R-rated Midnight Suns, that would be
that would be fantastic.
Awesome. I would 100% be here for that. So I'm
now my
hoping.
pitch.
And then we get all of them.
Actually, yeah. Well, my pitch. What if he was the one to actually finally bring Blade to the big screen, or what if he brought Nick Cage as Ghost Rider into the frame, or like you said, just put it all together with the Midnight Suns?
Yeah. No.
Who do you think the roster would be? Because normally, it's Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Blade, Doctor Strange. A couple other.
There's another mythological character. I can't think of her name now. That's she just carries around a big badass sword.
Magic. From,
yes.
New Mutants.
Yep.
Who Anna Taylor-Joy played in that film.
There you go.
Watch that fucking movie.
That. No, I think you hit the heavy hitters. I mean, Doctor Strange, I know, has teamed up with him. If you go like really hard Wolverine, but I don't, but at that point I want X-Force, I kind of like the different teams, but again, I'd just be pumped if we did if we got Midnight Suns. So
but do you think Marvel would really allow Raimi to make a hardcore R movie? Like, it's been a while since we got a badass Sam Raimi. Like, I'm going with Drag Me to Hell being good, but that was still a little tame. Like, I'm talking Evil Dead style MCU film. How would you feel about that?
I would like that. I think they've already proven with Deadpool Wolverine they can go pretty hard. They can, and the people will show up. They will make the money. So
and speaking of which, are you going to be checking out Marvel Zombies?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was contemplating doing a review of it today, but I'm like, it's serious. It's not a movie, but it's for episodes put together, kind of compiled together.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, it was going to be a movie initially, but apparently, because of the rights with Spider-Man, they kind of just made it an animated series.
I had to parse. That makes sense. Yeah, I liked that episode of What If, or I think they turned it into it crossed over in a couple episodes of What If. So
and this picks up from all those gaps and kind of puts all those characters together, and it was insane. It was great, man.
Nice, man. Yeah, no, that is on the list of to watch for sure.
Perfect. I would love to hear your take on that as well.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, Denis Villeneuve won't be casting his James Bond until he finishes Doom Part 3. Those close to the production say that he's looking for a fresh British face to play the suave spy. Now, none of this is really surprising. The interesting thing here is he's looking for someone in their late 20s or early 30s to play what Fleming called a blunt instrument, the lethal but extremely dull, uninteresting man to whom things happen. And more importantly, whoever it is has to look like he could kill you with his bare hands in a trice from the moment you see him. That has to be readily apparent. And another rumor claims that the film's going to be taking place back when Bond was in the Royal Navy Commander and being recruited to MI6 to perhaps chart his becoming Bond. I don't know. I feel like that would make sense since they're going for someone young. Watch him move up the ranks and become the guy we know and love. Would you like to see that?
Yeah, why not? No, I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm here for kind of, not so much the like origin story kind of doesn't put it in the right context. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words here.
No, you're good.
But I think an origin story with this character, which we truly have never seen on screen, would be a fun time. I would definitely watch that.
Fair enough. And how do you feel about it being someone who's fairly unknown? I do love your buddy's comment here. Fairly unknown, someone who's just menacing looking. Like, is there anyone you could think of, a British actor in that age range, that would fit the bill? Or do you think they're truly going to go for someone we've never heard of?
I kind of, I think it'd be refreshing for it to be someone we haven't heard of. Give someone a chance, because the less we already come in with that, like, in our built up in our heads, because I will believe whoever you present to me, kind of thing, So I don't. That's kind of what I would prefer at this point. I'd rather it was someone much lesser known. Right, that would be a more fun experience.
And I feel like that's kind of like in tradition. Most of the Bonds haven't been hugely popular actors. They've done some things here and there, but like you said, it's always refreshing to see someone you don't fully know, because you can buy him more and not be like, oh, Tom Holland, Spider-Man's Bond, or this guy or that. It's
right.
Like,
exactly. Especially when they're already making filthy money everywhere else. So,
oh yeah. Speaking of an actors nobody's ever seen before, a newly launched AI talent studio, Zayaka, is reportedly in talks with a number of talent agencies interested in signing its first creation, an AI actress called Tilly Norwood. The revelation of a possible agent signing Norwood comes days after the creation of Particle 6, which is an offshoot of Zayaka, an AI talent studio designed to create, manage, and monetize a new generation of hyper-real digital stars. If this happens, this is going to be the first AI creation to be repped by a major talent agency that deals with humans. I feel dirty saying all of this, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you. This is like, they can't start doing this shit, because it'll just be a slippery slope of a lot of bullshit that I don't want in my movie theater screen. Like, that was just like difficult to even listen to. It was like,
and there was a lot more. Like in the article, it was saying at first these people went to all the studios and everyone kind of laughed at them, and then over time they realized, oh, this is going to happen. Might as well jump on board. And it's like, no, you're cannibalizing your own industry now if you do that.
That's where.
And when is enough going to be enough? I don't think it ever will.
No, it won't. It's like anything else. They're going to keep pushing that boundary until there's too much resistance, and it's, And we're nowhere near the close to that yet either. We haven't even seen.
Do you think we'll get to the point where we'll have a whole cast of AI characters?
Someone's
and not
CG,
but oh god,
someone is going to try it. It's just, just like this, just like a fucking AI getting represented. There's going to be a studio, there's going to be a director that's like, no, we're going to just tell some algorithm what we want to happen on screen, and then it's going to render it out, and that's going to be it.
But I feel like that takes the surprise out of an actor. Like, they find the character, the rhythm, and everything on set, and they have that life experience. And I guess an AI could pull the whole world into. I don't know. And it's like, why are they vying for the right to like rep this character that hasn't even done anything yet? And like, we don't know the capabilities of this thing.
Exactly. That's why I just can't get on board with this shit. And I guess until I get proven otherwise, that some actual quality comes out of this, but even then, destroying the industry we've wanted to be a part of all our lives doesn't sound like the fucking way I want to go. So
no.